Hey guys, welcome to the 5Cs. This is Planet Head. Been a couple days since I've had a chance to make a video. Um, Nothing huge going on. Still been playing. Gonna try to get right down to it. What I'm trying to do is refocus the videos I'm making on more. Why are you not running? There we go. Okay. Um, uh, to get to the gameplay and the tips first, and then maybe some commentary. Um, Recently, I did lose another ship in PvP earlier this week, and then took not a little break. I was doing some research, reading up on some of the mails that I got back, and then planning out where I want to get into a better spot to continue my PvP stupidity. That's pretty cool. So to jump right in, what I'm going to try to do going forward is keep focusing on PvP. I'm still really bad at it, but do my gameplay tip at the very beginning of the video. Um, Actually, do a tip and then show some gameplay after that, maybe using that tip that I've learned. And then lastly, maybe some commentary about where I'm at, what I'm doing after that. But that way I can get to the nuts and bolts of the videos there. So, number one, gameplay tip number one, and it goes directly into the videos I've been doing. If you can um, record your gameplay, and I've talked about this in the past, especially with um, uh, doing uh, uh, the fights that you're doing. You don't have to record mining or something like that. But with PvP or anything where you're competing against someone else, my tip is to do so because number one, you can review what you're doing. But more importantly, with Eve, and I didn't really realize this as much, I've recorded 4 fights that I've had where I lost. And this is where the community of Eve is fantastic, um, and posted them on YouTube. Got some really good commentary, some good hints from guys that are watching the videos. But not only that, don't be afraid to fight somebody you know you're going to probably lose to. I'm definitely going to lose to almost anybody who's out there right now because I'm that bad. But I've literally every 3 of the fights. I haven't sent this other one out yet, but the 3 fights that I fought and died, I sent in mail with the link to the fight to the person that I fought against. They wrote back to me. All three really great guys told me a little bit about maybe gave me some hints, told me about the ship that they were flying, why I lost, and really gave me some really good pointers. So, if my tip for today is if you can, record your flights. You can review them yourself, see where you've made a mistake at. Are very simple. There's a lot of recording software that's out there. I use a freeware recording system called OBS. It's been around for a long time, from what I understand. Um, it's what I use to make the crappy videos that I make and post. Um, but and that is my tip of the day. You don't be afraid to fight people. Don't be afraid to die, and then don't be afraid to talk to the people who killed you and see what they were doing. Now, some might reply, some might not, but I've been truly amazed at how many people will reply. That said, that's my hint of the day. I'm going to try to do that. Hint is in a little bit of gameplay, and then if I feel like bowling around anything else, I will. Um, so this is the last fight that I died in. It actually happened a couple of days ago, I think on the 19th, so really, the 22nd, so 3 days ago. Um, Nothing super special here, but as you can see, again, I died fairly quickly. But this is important compared to the other videos that I had. Because after reviewing it, I thought I saw what was going on whenever it was happening, and then I was kind of proven right when I reviewed it. I know I probably make some mistakes in here. I will show one thing that helped me from a prior um, video uh, that the guy showed me, and I haven't looked at this in a couple of days, so I'm just going to review it while I have it here. Um, But uh, the fact that I did what the player before told me about allowed me to analyze it even better. And what that is I added on a velocity column to my tactical area here to see how fast the guy is going here. The reason for this is whether or not you can either get away from them or even just see what tactics they're using. So what I had done is I had seen an Atron in a novice site and decided to go pick a fight. So we go ahead and get started. I'm warping in right here. Notice here he's about 20 kilometers out. We're good there. And I can't remember if I kept my directional scanning going here, but it really wouldn't have mattered with what was going on. I have to figure out some tactics as to how to deal with that. Notice here I actually go to approach. Rather than orbit, I was going in full throttle, attack him, guns ablazing if possible. So I've got that going. Reason why I started that first is I've got to get in close before I can even try to do anything else here. Get my afterburner going. Now I'm sitting here, I'm looking at that. I'm like, okay, I'm 17 kilometers away. And almost instantaneously, he has now he has disrupted my warp. That is a big key right there. So he has done that. So I'm going to roll along here a little bit. Notice right now, and this is the kicker. Okay, he's 16 kilometers away, but look at the velocity. He's going at 3,800 kilometers per hour. Now, now maybe later on I'm not sure what the video comes along here, but he's literally going 5 times. I'm going at 500 meters per second. He's going at 3,800 meters per second. So he's going 7 times faster than me right now, and he's disrupting my warp drive signature, so I can't get away. I'm not sure if I recognized this at the time, but looking back on it, about halfway through the fight, I could figure it out. Now here's the kicker. So I'm trying to close on him, but I'm not doing that because he's able to now orbit me at this high rate of speed and keep me pinned down. At this point, I should be directionally scanning over here. I haven't yet. I'm not seeing that pop up. And I still cannot get closer because he's going too fast. So at this point, and as you see here, my guns are firing at him, but hardly doing any damage because of the speed. Now, his warp drive has micro warp drive has bloomed out his radius to give me a better chance of hitting him, or his signature radius, but I'm barely able to do any damage to him right there. Notice here I also am not webified, so he's just holding me down. Why would he be holding me down? Well, we're about to find out here in a minute. If I was doing a directional scanner here, I would know what was going on, but I'm not. You're going to see here in a second his buddies fly in. Notice that he is still 17 kilometers out, and I can't get a touch on him. I'm missing him with my guns. Good, good, good. There it is. And this is the why he was holding me down. He doesn't care about shooting me. He probably doesn't even have any guns on him. What he's doing is he's holding me down so his buddy or his alt can fly in and kill me. And this is a succubus, which I think is either a tier 2 or tier 3 ship. Much better than mine. And this guy's going to fly in and take me out. So basically, it was a trap. He held me down while his buddy then was able to come in and kill me. So what do you do in a situation like this? And notice now I'm getting really pounded right there. And at this point, he's still just staying outside, and this guy's closed in. Am I going to be able to take out the succubus? No. Is there a way maybe that I could have gotten away when I landed? I might, and that's one of the reasons why I haven't done a video in the last couple of days. I've been reading up on some of the actual flying tactics, things that you as a player can do that don't involve your skills, that don't involve like high level skills, things that you can fly your ship, manually fly your ship, so that you can get away, or you can increase your ability to shoot somebody and kill them. Is there anything here that I could have done? There's a slight chance, I don't know, that maybe using the tactics I might have been able to ricochet or whiplash, but he's going so fast to get away from him. Another option would be if I had some long range ammo, could I have switched that out to shoot at the guy who was tackling me? That's a slight possibility. I don't know if that's possible. I doubt with the amount of time that was involved. If you see here, the fight only lasted less than 45 seconds before I was already being pounded by the other guy. Third one would be flying groups. Okay, if you see an Atron out there that's like that, fine. Do the same thing back at him. Have two of your buddies sitting outside. As soon as he locks you down, you go lock him down. Boom. Maybe a different fit. Maybe you go in with a long range kiting ship that is fully damage protected against certain types of ships. Maybe you keep an eye out for these guys and what they fly. Would there have been a possibility that I warp near him, see what he's flying, and then figure out what type of person he is? That's cool. Do I have anything against being caught in a trap like this? No, it is a gameplay tactic. So that is something that you want to keep an eye out for. I've been doing a lot of research the last couple of days while I was working a lot on my time off. And so just trying to figure out a few things. I'm still on the basic level of PvP, one-on-one PvP. But that's what, so that's the gameplay and the gameplay of the day there. So we'll just let them go ahead and shoot me. As you can tell, they're pinging me down. Bing, 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 bing. Get me to structure. I'm trying to warp away. I'm not going to warp away. I'm captured there, so it's not a big deal. Boom, and I'm dead. So, so that's the gameplay of the video. I've got a couple days off here. I'm going to be playing a lot. Going to go to a cookout here later on, and then I'll be back on later on tonight. And I have a little project that I'm working on right now as far as in-game, looking for a new way to stage. And I'll probably do a video on that later on. Just want to get this one out there, get started for the day. And now I'm going to go shoot some stuff. Okay. Oh, last but not least, while I have been flying with my CEO character, Robert Gould Shaw, I'm pulling my old character on the account, Ashford Rogers, which I used to fly with on the videos out in nullsec. I'm bringing him down to lowsec. He is part of, when I created him, I created the corporation for him. I think it's called BattleBots. The reason I'm doing this is I'm going to try to do most of my PvP with him going forward, or at least the faction stuff, because I'm going to switch this account over to Faction Warfare. It's BattleBots Inc. So much, and the reason being that when you go into Faction Warfare, it will directly affect your standings. And I spent a lot of time with Robert Gould Shaw getting my standings up with all of the major four factions. So I don't want to use him for my faction warfare. So I'm going to use Mr. Ashford Rogers. So I'm going to switch back and forth between the two characters. Focus mainly on flying Minmatar. Next video, I think I'm going to do a really good one on helping with Rifter flying. Really basic frigate, one of the most basic that's out there. I found some really good information that I want to pass along. So that's about it. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. You guys fly safe and have a good day. And hopefully, if you want to join us, we're the 5Cs is the channel. And we've also got the Discord channel if you want to contact Robert Gould Shaw in game. And we can give you, who's we? Well, I guess I've got two characters. I can give you access to the Discord channel. So, alrighty. Glad to be back. Hopefully a few more. Coffee to everybody. Have a good one. And I'll talk to you soon. if I can get the, there it is. Stop, 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 stop.